Aspirations to science victory have started to emerge on the world stage. Let's see if Wu Zetian's China can surge ahead of the pack. Should be a little bit easier without Babylon literally cheating in this particular playthrough. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in Series 3 of our Controlled Chaos Metaseries, Empire of Espionage. So, Erfurt, or Erfurt, depending on how exact you want to be with your pronunciation, is right here and is going to rebel in 4 turns. It did grow to a population of 2, unfortunately, and they do have emperor-based kind of bonuses helping them grow. So I've decided to send this settler down here to kind of finish off that city. That's not going to stop Yergalem, though, because this city has been founded and it's a little bit closer to the loyalty pressure coming from Ethiopia. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that and see what we can do. We're also 11 era score away from a golden age in the next era. And so we are going to need to find ways to earn era score so that we can continue to keep up this streak of golden ages that we've had going for a while now. Now, one thing we can definitely do is... Ooh, see, we could build the Eiffel Tower in Shendu, and that would improve the appeal of all tiles in my territory, which could eventually help with... Specifically, it'll help with tourism and a culture victory, if that were to be something that ended up being useful. It also would give us era score. Those are the only 2 tiles that can be built on now. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove that improvement. We're going to sink some turns into something a little bit less consequential. Looks like we can train another spy. Is this the best city to be training it in, though? I might get the other spy trained in Jian so I can actually get this going. Yeah, you know what? Let's just train another builder. It'll take 1 turn. That's all I need. We've trained a number of builders recently. I don't want to go too crazy with it, but it's useful to have them in place. Holy Site, not so much. Theater Square, maybe? Yeah. Let's do a theater square in Taiwan, speaking of culture. And then Yiyang. I don't know, Harbor District or something else? Well, first of all, let's buy that granary outright. That's just what makes sense. And then we're going to get those fish improved with some fishing boats. There is a decent campus spot, but I would have to remove that stone, which I could do. Totally could. Yep. Let's just go for the harbor. And we have a policy slot because probably, I would imagine we've upgraded a few of these policies. Yeah, open borders with all city-states and 4 influence points per turn towards earning envoys. Yes, please. Unless there's something that can help with spying. Ooh, yeah. 50% reduction towards spies. Spy operations take 25% less time. Yep. That's happening. Absolutely happening. And you can argue that I don't need the New Deal anymore, actually, so I'm going to keep gunboat diplomacy. That policy I just described. We're going to keep it. Now, I do need to choose a new military policy, however. Gold and resource discount on all unit upgrades. Probably a good idea in order to keep my military up to snuff, especially if I do have to go to war with Germany or anyone. This has been a peaceful playthrough so far, and so I'm not really, like, super inclined. Hang on, let me see if he'd be willing to open his borders. I don't think he would be right now because he's got me denounced. I don't have anything I can trade right now. I've been doing a good job of trading my extra resources off. Okay, so I've got a couple of settlers going towards that spot on the continent. So the question is, where are all of my settlers going? I'm going to have to look up my settlers again, make sure I'm seeing all of them. 4 results. So we have this one here. They can actually found it. Oh, wait. No, just kidding. It's going to found a city right here. Nice. Just to piss Germany off. Oh, man. All right, we have these 2 side by side. Okay, and that's... So it's really just these 3. Okay. So I want you to cancel your turn. I want you to head down here. It's going to take 3 turns for them to get there. As a matter of fact, I think I want to go ahead... What would be the fastest way for you to get down here? I'm going to go ahead and send this settler down this direction as well. And I'm even going to do it 1 turn at a time. Having a little bit more of a sense of control over their movements. Did we just meet a city-state? Yes, we did. The city-state of Kandy. I still can't believe I missed the circumnavigation event. Just kind of snuck by me. Okay, so this builder has 1 build charge left. And we've got... Ooh, yeah, I think this is the obvious choice, because at this point in the game, a single fishing boat actually provides a number of bonuses, not just extra food. Okay, so this Inquisitor is ready. Any other Egyptian units want to mess around? No. We do have a religious emergency against Cleo now, so that's one of the nice things about this. Is she's got her apostles hiding up in Auckland. Yeah, we really just need to get all of our religious units over there as fast as possible. Over there to Tenochtitlan. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to send apostles in that direction with all of the effort that I can possibly muster. Inquisitors, not so much, because Inquisitors are useless in foreign territory. This apostle needs to rest and repair, and I might be able to train more. I can definitely train more. Several more, in fact. So let's do that. I have a ton of faith. I don't even feel bad about it. We've got our oil right around the corner. Oil there, and as I recall, we had oil, was it up north or was it farther south? Yeah, it was down here. Perfect. All right, I'm going to put this line infantry up a little bit closer to these units here. I don't think we actually have the opportunity to delete those apostles by just cleansing them as if we were at war with Cleopatra, which is unfortunate because I want to badly, but it's fine. All right, so this brand new builder, I don't think I can build. Hello? Citrus industry. Didn't see that coming. I don't know why, but saying that just now well, I know exactly why. Reminded me of Quicksilver's death. From, what was it, Age of Ultron? Yeah. Been a while. Okay, so I could steal a great work here. Let's go ahead and do that. More great works I have, the more culture I'm earning, and also the less culture other empires are earning. Oh, Ethiopia is frustrated with me. Shocking no one. Alright, Montezuma has built Big Ben. I've been aware of that. Cristo Redentor has been built, and Mont Saint-Michel has been built by Hungary, believe it or not. And there's our countdown. Nice. So the canal did bring us some era score. 3, to be precise. We now only need 8 more era score. Your progress towards class struggle has advanced considerably. All right, we're going to send this apostle right here and then promote them. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. Yeah. We need that. Same there. Indulgence vendor, that should be good for getting a little bit of extra gold in when needed. And now let me go ahead and remove... Oh, can you not remove? I thought that was a resource. Oh yeah, there it is. Harvest resource. You know what? That's what it was. I think a couple of times I've actually removed a feature rather than clicking the harvest button. And when I harvested, I remember when I removed that stone, I was expecting to get more production earlier in the series. Just figured it out. All right. Wrong button. I've been much better, not only in my recent Civilization videos, but also in just the Civilization play the last couple of years about like harvesting not only trees in order for production, in order to get extra production for cities, but also, you know, harvesting the bonus resources that spawn around cities so that you can get like bursts of food or other things that might be helpful. So with that being done now, I'm going to start building the Eiffel Tower. Now, actually what just happened has changed my priority somewhat. +1 food and +1 production for each lake tile in your empire. +3 envoys when built. When you're the suzerain of city-state, the city receives a 15% boost to the type bonuses provided by that city-state. If you're a suzerain to 2 or more city-states of that type, an additional 15% boost is given to all your cities. Hello? Yeah, we're going for that. Why have I not prioritized that wonder more in past series? What the heck? Not only is that going to help me with the rest of the game, but it'll be done in 6 turns. It'll help me lock in my era score. What the heck? How have I not focused more on that? Just goes to show, as you know, simple as this game can look at times. I know that might seem ridiculous as a statement to some of you, but as simple as this game can look at times, with it being kind of the board game style of grand strategy title. It's not quite grand strategy, but it's certainly leaning in that direction, right? I guess that's the point, is that even though it looks simple, there's so much, you know, kind of detail moving under the hood. I remember when I was working on my strategy school series a few years ago, I surprised myself when I was trying to cover each topic in detail, because I was like, oh wow, there's like so much more to all of this than I ever would have thought. And that threw me off. Okay. I did forget about the fact... Well, no, Xi'an is the city that needs to build the spy, I think. Lanshi, you can build... Yeah, just build a sewer. You need housing room. Looks like we have new envoys. So let's use those. We can go ahead and take control of Nan Madol. We can have 1 envoy in place at Kandy. Or, you know what? Let's go ahead and put an envoy in place at Hattusa. Very nice. There's 3 era score there. All of a sudden, that golden age is not seeming as far off. I'm just saying. All right, so this is our Plains Hills tile. We're going to go ahead and settle here. We did not get any special bonuses for that, unfortunately, but we will build some fishing boats here. It looks like the city might actually lose one of its extra population in the next turn or two, which makes me sad. Or it might not. Hang on. There we go. Did we just solve the problem? We just solved the problem. It's not going to shrink now, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Now we are definitely going to build an old god obelisk. And we will have this ironclad hang out here just to make sure that Germany doesn't get any funny ideas. Speaking of Germany, this city will rebel in 3 turns. We're going to move this settler down this direction. We're going to improve those fish in Wuhan. Okay, we'll skip that Apostle's turn because they can't move as far as I need them to move. And then this Inquisitor is going to use their last charge to make sure Guangxi is cured, cleansed even. Okay, so I don't actually have oil yet. I'm not going to promote these line infantry. I have enough gold to do it, interestingly enough. So it's definitely tempting. All right, this builder... Maybe you should just go get our first oil set up. All right, the cultists are finally like back on our road network. At least some of them are. And so you're starting to see them able to move a little farther each turn. That's been a real problem. Now this spy here, there's no great work to steal, but we can siphon funds again. So we'll absolutely do that. We've really lucked out this game. Oh, nice. That builder's there to make sure Beijing has that food. And Beijing currently doesn't have a focus. That's weird. Let's fix that. I wonder if that was... It might have been when I was working on the mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Probably was. Which reminds me. Does Taiwan have a focus? It does. Perfect. All right, next turn. Oh, hello. They moved their apostles down. Your progress towards totalitarianism has advanced considerably.
The class struggle necessarily leads to the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Okay, so we've unlocked 2 of the 3 government types. We're already a Chinese democracy, so I don't think we need to change anything here. It's kind of working out given that we are in this peaceful mode, so let's just go for totalitarianism. It's going to be done in 1 turn. Yeah, I can't actually, like... Oh, did I just use all of your movement? Is that a hills tile? God, this game. The default art, like, does not make it obvious when you're standing on a hills tile. So yeah, that's why I can't delete those apostles this turn. But I'm going to focus on sending my apostles down to help out with the religious emergency. Because I think that's the most important thing to be doing right now. And hopefully Montezuma's religion will not pose too much of a threat as I do this. Because that would be kind of annoying. Not going to lie. All right, so spy in Xi'an. Definitely need that spy. Can I buy one of these tiles? Yeah, absolutely. So we can get those whales improved. All right, that's going to be a city soon enough. Erfurt will rebel in 2 turns. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want to keep this city. Maybe I will. Let's go ahead and get this settler on land. And we'll put a city right there where you just saw me send them. This ironclad, honestly, yeah, we'll keep that unit awake. Is this a new trader? Or is it the existing one? I mean, in some ways, I think since I have this trader here, let's go ahead. We need Wuhan to grow as fast as possible so that we can put some loyalty pressure on this city. Another thing we can do in order to increase loyalty pressure is convert it religiously so that it follows my religion. So that's an option I will keep on the table. Yeah, I'm going to send all of my apostles down. And the thing is, I can still train more. And I can probably, like, the last round of apostles that I trained, none of them were debaters. This is one of my chief complaints with, or not this, but like something that's coming up is one of my chief complaints with Civ 6 is that the late game, like the different unit types, don't get me wrong, like it's nice that Doom stacks aren't a thing in Civ 6, but the different unit types that appear, like, and the different icons that appear really tend to clutter up the map later in the game in a way that I feel like could be improved upon pretty considerably, to be honest. All right, let's start moving some of these Inquisitors down towards my new cities. So they, not Inquisitors, but cultists, so they can actually help. Okay, well, we're going to build a farm there. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that cattle. Lessons were learned. Also, because we got rid of the New Deal, we are seeing some housing shortages in some cities, so I'll have to deal with that. I think our era score is going to be locked in, though.
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered electricity, but it was the man who invented the meter who made the money.
So the seaport is now available to me, which is one of the more powerful upgrades you can put in the harbor district. +2 gold, +2 food, +1 housing, +1 citizen slot. And also, look at that. Product slots.
The ultimate end of any ideology is totalitarianism.
Okay, so we have successfully acquired nuclear fission, and we were undetected. So our spies continue to do well. This apostle, religious spread eliminates 75% of existing pressure. Yep, that seems like a good idea. Hang on, let me send you down here. Oh, man. Okay, the game lied about movement points. So we'll have to promote them next turn. It's fine. Always a little frustrating when that happens. All right, so we have some Chinese, or some Egyptian, there I go again, some Egyptian apostles. I guess I'll have to surround them if this is going to go smoothly here. Are you a debater by chance? No, you're a translator. But at least if I have my units next to each other, then some religious combat can actually have the potential to go well. Oh, wait. Are you a debater? You're a debater. Perfect. All right, so we've weakened them a bit. And this combat should finish them off. That'll be very good for the entire area. Nice. Okay, and I saw a very important technology here. Let's go for chemistry, because I want to have access to the research lab as soon as possible. Conservation. Do I want the 3 envoys or the governor, or the governor title? Let's go for the governor title first. Mobilization. Plus, this gives me the ability to train armies just in case I need them. You know, keeping my options open. I think we're good policy-wise. We'll be fine. Say the citizens of Chengdu. All mountains smoke a little, right? Everything is fine. Everything is completely fine. You don't have to worry. It's fine. So now Erfurt will definitely rebel in 1 turn, which is glorious. That does present a little bit of a problem for this settler, and I hope they don't get captured because they're not in a good position, and I did not think about that. Let's get the granary built here, put Chengdu in growth focus, and we need some additional food income yesterday in this city. There we go. All right, I just didn't want it to lose one of its new citizens that it just got. Old God Obelisk. Wuhan, I want you to trade with Chengdu. Am I not already trading from Wuhan? No, I'm not. That's very fascinating. Now it's definitely going to grow. You can see Yergalem is becoming fully loyal, despite the fact they only have one citizen, which is some nonsense, but it is what it is. It looks like Germany is trying to bring other units over here, possibly a builder to help in Erfurt, which is hilarious. They're not going to like the way this goes. Okay, now I remember sending a builder over here. Yeah. You're going to remove that marsh. Why don't you come down here and improve that? I should have noticed that right away. I sent them towards that oil, but there's this oil right here. Okay, you are going to have to kind of sit tight for a bit. This unit, however, can move a little bit closer to Tenochtitlan. Aid request. Yeah, we're going to win that. And then we're going to get the diplomatic victory points associated with it, which is glorious. This apostle is promotable. Yep, let's make them a proselytizer. Build a farm there. We don't really have any natural... Actually, yes, we do. I can send that apostle down to Guangzhou and sit them next to the Giant's Causeway. Okay. Promotion available. If caught on a mission, have a much higher chance of escape. Fantastic. All right, now this apostle is promotable, but we're going to have to wait on them till the next turn, unfortunately. So I think one of the things you're going to start to see happen, first of all, culturally, we're doing really well now. Look at this. We have surged to the front line. I kind of didn't even expect it. But what you're going to start to see happen is... Hang on, what does Teddy want? He wants oil. No. Just this surge in science and culture, because we're stealing a little bit of that every single time we win. What's this? The German Empire asked you for... Oh, yeah, they've... Okay, fair enough. The German Empire asked you for a promise to stop settling nearby, and you declined. In fact, you have continued to do so, adding 25 additional grievances against you. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have put a city there, guys. It's not complicated. All right, proselytizer. I'm really liking the way this is looking. Our alliance has expired with Montezuma. Let's go ahead and declare our friendship again. I want you to give me gold per turn as part of our alliance. Oh, it's so savage. When you know how to get as much as you can out of the AI, it's freaking funny. I'm sorry. All right, so this spy has just finished their job. Reach stam as if 2 levels more experienced. Oh, really? All right, so we have a Holy War casus belli against Germany, which is very interesting. I don't know that I'll necessarily take advantage of that, but it's nice to know that I indeed have it. I don't see an option to train another spy. So let's now go for the stock exchange in Jiadong. Amphitheater in Beijing. Art Museum in Beijing. Amphitheater in Taiwan. Oh wow, no wonder we're doing well in culture. We finished several cultural districts at once. So it looks like this is potentially a good campus tile, but we can't build on it just yet. Our best harbor tile is right here. Well, there are several equivalent to it, but we'll go ahead and use that one. All right, move you down this direction. And yeah, we have a lot of movement now. Yeah, I am seeing, unfortunately, that Montezuma has his own religious units in the area. We're going to do what we can to prevent that from becoming a problem. Mainly just by sending copious amounts of my religious units down to deal with them. Ooh, a seaside resort for the first time. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And that has locked in our Golden Age. Actually, our Golden Age was already locked in. I didn't realize that at the beginning of this turn, but we are already sitting pretty with regard to our Golden Age and our era score, which is nice. We're slowly getting all of our cultists in a much better position. Okay, that oil will be improved next turn. As will that, actually. Oil income is about to not be a problem whatsoever. Yeah, I think I will build another farm on that hilltop. And now we have whales. That's actually, we have 2 whales. Erfurt is going to rebel and be one of our cities. It looks like we did manage to avoid this settler getting captured. Egypt has an apostle down here at New Wuhan. That's rude. All right, let's steal a tech boost from America. We have learned a little bit more about their cities. I could foment unrest, but not going to worry about it. Let's be a little bit more low-key. Not trying to cause too much chaos over there in America at the moment. Just wait till I can build spy balloons. Then I'll cause chaos. If for no other reason than just to be lore accurate. Surging murky water rushes over the land around the river during an intense flood.
Chemists do not usually stutter. It would be very awkward if they did, seeing that they have times to get out such words as methylethylamylophenolium.
What's funny about that quote is that in preparation to read that word, Sean Bean actually skipped a word. He said have times as opposed to have at times. Your knowledge of chemistry has advanced considerably. Oh, nice. We've got turtles over here. Didn't see that. Alliance level with Montezuma has increased. Xi'an needs more amenities. I have trouble believing that. That's probably an old notification. I have a lot of trouble believing that. Alright, so this frontline religious unit here is actually a debater. Okay, I'm gonna risk pissing off Tenochtitlan right now because, unfortunately, we need to do so in order to secure this religious emergency victory against Cleo. So, as mad as he's going to be at me since I'm his ally, this could actually lead to some pretty interesting drama in the last stretch of the series here. We'll see how it goes. It could backfire spectacularly. And we will finish off this religious unit here in spectacular fashion. Speaking of spectacular. China finally decided to move those apostles out of Auckland's territory and paid the price immediately, as they should have expected to. All right. We're getting close to time here for this episode, but Ooh, military engineer. Uh-oh. So it looks like Shen is being pursued by police. Damn it. We lost a spy. How are we sucking so bad at spying when we have all the policies in place? Must just be Emperor difficulty. I apologize. I will cease these operations at once. You know what? I can't promise that. Sorry. Not going to happen. All right. We've got a few things to build real quick, and then we'll wrap up. This builder has been sitting here for the longest time. Is there really nothing they can do? Yeah, there's really nothing else to improve. Oh, wait. Wait. 1, 2... No, that's 4 away. But it is a luxury resource. So if it were to fall within the territory of Handan at any point, it might be okay. But yeah, there's nothing else for this builder to do for Handan specifically. In any direction. In that case, let's get you up here where you can help cities that need builders more. There we go. Oil well, your knowledge of plastics has advanced considerably. And we also will improve that one. And just like that, we have much more significant oil income. We can get this cultist in the water. And then this builder can come up here and continue building this network of farmland in the interior. I will truly never tire of listening to this theme. It's so good. Perfect. All right, our Inquisitor has arrived in Tlacopan, and we are kind of cementing our religion's hold on this part of the map. And with that, I think I'm going to back off with this apostle. Are you just... Yeah, you're a pilgrim. We had one more debater around here, but I don't see them. Okay, so you can steal another great work, please. And that's the end of the turn. End of turn 176. It's 1750 AD, soon to be like, what, 1755? We've been denounced by America, shocking no one. Oh, wow. You want coal and aluminum. You're going to give me gold per turn, and you're going to give me a great work. Okay, cool. I'll take it. All right, renew the mission in Chengdu. We have won the aid request for Teddy Roosevelt, even though he just denounced me, which is somewhat ironic. So we gained 2 diplomatic victory points and 150 diplomatic favor altogether, which is pretty flippin' great. And we have another spy about to train in Zhan. We're going to have to train another one after that, which is unfortunate. But hopefully we can get our existing spies leveled up to a point where you don't run into that issue with them as much. Culturally, we are still, that little issue called dying, that little issue called being caught. Anyway, culturally, we are still dominant over the rest of the field, which is nice to see. Science-wise, we are competitive, and every successful science victory, again, helps build up that momentum, and you're kind of catching up from behind using this artificial mechanism, similar to Babylon in some ways, but we really have to lean hard into the spy gameplay in order to make that happen. So let's take a look at the science victory chart. Hasn't changed much from last game. And then culturally, we're competitive, but culture victory isn't really a threat yet. Yeah, Cleo is going for that religious victory. Cool. And we've got one tile to repair up in Zhan as well. That farm's been burning for like 1,000 years at this point. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day, but Monday at 11 a.m. US Eastern Time. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.